Hello everyone, I'm Leonard French, your favorite copyright attorney, and I'm here with just the briefest of updates in the net neutrality situation. You're going to have to step up your game if you want to save the net, because FCC Chairman Pai says that we are just generating fear and hysteria in support of net neutrality and against his attempt to repeal the protections for the internet. He says, another concern I've had is that the plan will harm rural and low-income Americans. Cher, for example, has tweeted that the internet will include less Americans, not more, if his proposal is adopted. But he says the opposite is true. Quote, the digital divide is all too real. Too many rural and low-income Americans are still unable to get high-speed internet access. But heavy-handed Title II regulations just make the problem worse. They reduce investment in broadband networks, especially in rural and low-income areas, by turning back time, so to speak, and returning internet regulation to the pre-2015 era. We will expand broadband networks and bring high-speed internet access to more Americans, not fewer. But I think Chairman Pai might be forgetting that we already paid for fiber optic to every home in the country by paying taxes and such, and promises were made. $4,000 to $7,000 per household was paid, over $500 billion between 1990 and 2016. And this might just be something that an FCC might have the power to implement, to enforce. So if Chairman Pai is so concerned about Americans having internet access, then his agency is the one to make the rules, setting forth how and who and when, and enforcing the money that has already been paid and the contracts that have already been made to bring people their internet access. Now, why am I so upset about this morning? Well, it's because net neutrality is actually losing support according to a recent CNBC poll. Only about 52% of Americans now support net neutrality, and that's pretty much a bipartisan, regardless of politics, number, down from 60% about 2 or 3 years ago. So that's something that's very concerning. And we definitely have to address that. So tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your grandparents, your dog, tell everyone to contact their congressman by going to battleforthenet.com. We have just 3 weeks to save net neutrality. You fill in your name and your email and such, and here's a letter that they've already pre-written to Congress. I urge you to add your own comments explaining why you think that net neutrality is important to you, specifically what you think you're going to lose in the event that net neutrality is repealed. So thank you for joining me. Once again, I'm Leonard French, your favorite copyright attorney. I am going to my very last traffic case. Thank you all very much for that, and I will see you in my next video. My sponsors and supporters are in the description below, and I will throw them up on the screen here real quick. Thank you all so much, and I am out. Have a good week, and I'll see you in my next video.